Spirit Whisperers. It is about 5:21 a.m. in my time, which is I am on the east side of the world, and we have our fireplace going. I have both of our children in the room with me. We have our protection. We have our coffee, and we have our device that we're going to be using. I am going to leave the floor open, meaning I am not going to be focusing my energy on just one spirit at a time. However, as we know the rules. We know what's allowed and what's not allowed in here, right? Only good, only light, only love. Okay, so let me just get this hair back up. Okay. I don't know how much space I have on this phone. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. So if it stops abruptly, that means that I will be switching devices and we will have a part 2. I have to go through my devices and clean out some of my devices because I have thousands of photographs. I love my pictures. I have them printed out. I have them on my phone, and what I'm trying to do is print them out and then clear my phone of all photos. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, so no more blabbering. Let's get on with it. All right, so as we know, we have a protection. The floor is open to only good, light, and love. Anything ugly, anything cruel, anything mean, anything dark, anything evil can stay back. You are not wanted here. You are not desired here. You are not needed here. Okay? All right, so again, I am not going to be focusing my energy on one individual in particularly, but I will tell you there are times where they draw my energy to them and they grab my attention, and that is who or what I'm focusing on. So I don't control over what comes through this device. So we're going to find it. It is loading up. While it's loading up, I'm going to get up here and turn it down. Okay, so it is loaded up. So you can't manipulate this, guys. You can't. There aren't supposed to be ads in this. You can't make it say anything but what it says. Okay, so there were not supposed to be ads in that one. Hold on. Let me find one that has no ads. I used the fireplace as a soothing tool. There we go. We'll switch to this one. There we go. There's no ads in this one. I use the fireplace app as a tool to soothe my anxiety because I do have anxiety, and it's just relaxing. Okay, so like I was saying, you cannot manipulate this tool, this device in any way. What comes out is what comes out, okay? And again, I'm not focusing my energy on one particular person. I am leaving the floor open for any of our spirits that would like to come through and share their story, have a conversation, maybe share a cup of coffee with me. Yes, I know, I'm aware it's not Halloween, but this is another mug of mine. I told you guys I collect mugs. All right, so without any further ado, let's get this party started, shall we? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start the app, and you're going to see the red ball going up and down. That means that it is on. And when a spirit, a nice spirit, comes through and wants to share and talk with us, this is a vocabulary. This is a library of vocabulary for the spiritual world. And it is energy. And that is what we are. We are energy. And just because we pass away doesn't mean our energy goes away. So if they have the energy to come forward and speak, then that's what they will do. And it's very quiet right now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think I know I've come up around this time, but I don't think I've ever come up this late before. All right, so they're probably waiting for me to invite them to speak. Are there any spirits that, good morning spirits, first and foremost, let me use my manners. I hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you. So they're listening. They're listening. Okay, so good morning spirits. I was just about to ask, is there anybody that would like to come forward and have a conversation with us? It says, I hear you. It's the first thing that came out. I'm leaving the floor open for all good, light, and love. Would like to come forward and share with us. Very quiet this morning. There's a lot of people that have theories on when the best time is to reach out to the spirit world. My theory on that is spirits are going to reach out when they want to, not necessarily when you want them to. They're not circus monkeys. Who am I speaking to? Who said I hear you? Very quiet. I don't think I've ever had the spirit talker this quiet before. Wow. Yeah, we don't have a sense of time. When we've passed over, we don't have a sense of, they don't care if it's day or night. If they have to speak, they're gonna speak. They don't care if it's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. If they, oh no,
I did something bad.
I did something bad. Okay. Is this the same person that came through that said I hear you? I did something bad. I'm sure you've been forgiven. Thumb screw. Thumb screw. Thumb screw. Those are like little screws that you, if I'm correct, like for like curtain rods, on some of your curtain rods, they'll have like by the hooks the little thumb screws that go in and hold the rod still, like stuff like that. If I'm correct, I could be wrong, but I feel like I got that through before and I looked it up and that's what it was. Something about a screw that you can. Is that correct? Who am I speaking with? Can I have a name so I can address you properly, please? I hear you. I did something bad. Thumb screw. I did something bad. I'm sure you've been forgiven. God's a very forgiving God. I think sometimes as humans, when it is our time and we're crossing over, I feel like if we feel like we haven't been forgiven by whoever it was that we did wrong, or if we feel like we can't forgive ourselves, I think that too makes it hard for us to cross over. And then we have some that just don't want to leave their families right away, Oh, my legs fall asleep. Okay, so I hear you. I did something bad. Thumb screw. I feel like the spirits are not connecting with me for some reason. Faithfulness.
Faithfulness.
Yes. It's good to have faith. You need to have faith. Faith is very real. Who am I speaking with, please? I feel like there's like two conversations going at once. I'm not quite sure what thumb screw has to, and it could be, again, like I've told you guys before, spirits are, you have some that are old, that are an old spirit, meaning they've been around for a while, to the point where they've gained enough energy to form full sentences. Like I did something bad, that would be considered a full sentence. I hear you, again, full sentence. But like, and then there are some spirits that are going to only say what they feel is very important to them and that they want you to know, and they're not going to waste their energy on something else that is not important to them. This could be very well someone, faithfulness. I still haven't gotten any control. Okay. I feel like I did something bad and control may go together. Disclaimer, I vape, it's nicotine. I stopped smoking in 2022, or it might have been even 2021. I stopped smoking and I haven't had a cigarette since. May I have a name of who I'm speaking with, please? I would like to address you properly. Very quiet. Very quiet. Like, that's all we've gotten so far. Oh.
Can you feel us?
And that is a very intelligent spirit. Yes, times I can. Yes. I can feel you in many different ways. Whoever asked me, can you feel us? Can you please give me your name? May I have your name, please? I tend to attract old spirits most of the time, and I don't know why, but I think I could be wrong. No, it wasn't my sheet. I think someone just touched my leg. You don't have permission to touch me. Please do not touch me. Very, very quiet this morning. I've left the floor open for Forsaken. Oh my goodness. Forsaken. What do you mean forsaken? What are you forsaking?
Paranormal.
Forsaken, paranormal. Okay. Paranormal doesn't mean it's bad. I feel like this might be a curious spirit.
Knock.
I just set my cup down. I don't know if you guys heard that, But that was my cup. Okay. Did you hear that? That wasn't my cup. Did you just knock on my TV? I threw something. I heard it.
I threw something.
Yes, I heard it. Okay. You need to be nice. Can you have a conversation without being controlling or destructive? Can you just have a conversation with me, please? Can you tell me your story? Share a little bit of your story with me? I feel like something just poked my elbow. I said you're not allowed to touch me whatsoever. You are to be nice or you will be gone. I feel like there's some I don't think this is, I'm 10 years old.
I'm 10 years old.
I was just about to say, I don't feel like this is a mischievous spirit. I feel like, or wrong words. I don't feel like this is a malevolent spirit. I feel like it's a mischievous spirit, like a younger. Okay, I am 10 years old. What is your name? May I have your name, please? The shadows are me.
The shadows are me.
Okay. You still haven't given me your name. You've described yourself to me. You've told me what you did, but you still haven't introduced yourself. May I have a name, please? I feel like there are two conversations. I feel like there's a younger spirit. They just announced that they were a younger spirit, 10 years old, not in years, but in age. And then I feel like there's an older spirit, an older soul. Are you not going to share your name with me today? Got no names. We got I hear you, I did something bad, thumb screw, which I think is, like I said, those little control. Can you feel us? Forsaken, paranormal, knock. I threw something. I'm 10 years old. The shadows are me. Still no name. I'm going to open this conversation. Oh.
I'm nasty.
Okay, well, take your nasty somewhere else, please. That's twice I've gotten that. I'm nasty. What do you... No, I don't even want to know. I'm nasty can mean a million things, and none of them are allowed here. You need to take your nastiness, and you need to go. This floor is opened only for the light, love, the good, the pure. All darkness and ugly and mean and cruel, you are not allowed here. Okay? You're not allowed at all. I'm gonna open the floor up to Mrs. Nancy Guthrie. If by any chance you are in the spiritual world, oh my gosh, I just got really cold. My foot's ice cold. My calf going into my foot is ice cold. Injected. injected. Okay. I'm going to reach out to Miss Nancy Guthrie Village.
Village.
Now remember, guys, these houses aren't always here, right? So spirits that are maybe from long ago still are here. Just because we've developed the land and there's homes here now and, you know, there's stores and, you know, it doesn't mean that, I mean, you know, over years things change, things grow, things are built, you know. So village, this could be somebody who was here when this was once a village. You know, I don't know if there were, you know, I think every town, every city has a village. So this could have very well been part of that village. I know. Join us. No.
Join us.
No, thank you. I'm not ready for that. I still have many more years before I join you all. I feel like this probably could have been a village at one point because I do know there's a lot of swampland in the location that I'm in. I do know that when they built this land up with homes and businesses and such, they had to fill it in. They had to bring in a lot of fill-in dirt because it was very swampy, and there's still some areas around here that are that way. But I would like to reach out to Nancy if possible, if she is among the spiritual world, which I'm praying and hoping that she's not. I don't feel her energy when I say her name like I did when I did a video. There's 2 parts to it about the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. Nancy Guthrie, are you among the spiritual world now? Nancy, if you are, could you please come through and say hello? You can use this device in my hand to speak with us. Nancy, if you are among the spiritual world, and I say if, you are valued.
You are valued.
Thank you. Thank you. So are you. So are you. I'm sure your family still very much values you. I'm really praying that Nancy is okay, well, alive. However, I have mixed thoughts on that, mixed feelings on that. And I think there's a reason why, and I will do another video pertaining to just Nancy. Challenge.
Challenge.
Challenge. What do you mean by challenge? Are you giving me a challenge? Are you offering me a challenge?
Archfiend.
I thought I could have sworn I looked that up once before. Challenge Archfiend. I'm gonna have to look that up again. I think we did. There sometimes if you go onto our community post area, which it is opened up to, guys. I have it open to where you are able to ask questions and such. There are a few words that if I'm not sure what the definition of those words are, that I will put in the community post area. And there are a couple of words that we've gotten that I put up there because I wasn't sure. And if you know what that means, by all means, please feel free to
Perdition.
Perdition. Another word that I'm not. Okay, we're using big words now. I got it. You're challenging me to big words. Okay. This is an old soul. This is an old spirit. Very old, I may ask. Probably by the vocabulary that it's using. Probably very old, 1600s, maybe 1700s, and maybe even before that. Like I said, this wasn't always the way it is now, so. But if you're challenging me,
You are authentic.
I very well try to be. Thank you. Thank you for that. I try to be as authentic as possible. I don't believe in phonies. I don't believe in people that come up and pretend to contact the spiritual world just to get views. I don't do that. If I don't know a word, I'm not going to pretend I know it. Secret.
Secret.
Okay. I feel like, let me put your blanket on you. I feel like whoever we're speaking with.
This is my home.
This is my home. Okay. All right. Friends and family, you are to step back. You are not to come forward. I'm asking you to please respect my boundaries. I'm asking you to please respect the spirits around you and let them come forward. This is my home. Secret. You are authentic. Perdition, which we're going to be looking that up as well. Archfiend. So those are two words we're going to be looking up. And it's amazing too, because I've learned a lot of different words using this device. I still haven't gotten a name, and I'm all of a sudden very cold. But yeah, Nancy Guthrie, I have been following that since February 1st, when it was announced that she was missing. And oddly enough, it's also my daughter's birthday. And so I've been following it. I've been stay out of the woods. Okay.
Stay out the woods.
All right. May I ask why? They're giving me they're saying a lot. And they're giving me a lot of, I was challenged with two words that I have no idea what they mean, but I will find out. Matthew, okay.
Matthew.
I did ask for a name. Nice to meet you, Matthew. Matthew, are you the one that's been speaking with us this morning? If you hear noise, it's only my cat. She's snoring. Oh no.
I know I am dead.
Okay. Matthew, are you the one that knows you are dead? Can you share your story with us? Share a happy memory? Can you share farm?
Farm.
Okay. Matthew, did you live on a farm? Were you a farmer? Matthew, can you share one of your farming stories with us? So that's the only name that's come through. Matthew. I know I am dead, farm. So maybe there was a farm here at one time. And this is the thing too, guys. I don't necessarily believe that you have to be. Does it help your investigation? Of course it does. Does it help to be closer to the area? Of course it does, but I don't necessarily believe you have to be there. If you're a person like myself, you don't have to be in the place of the tragedy, or, and when I say tragedy, it doesn't have to be a horror movie. You know what I mean? Passing away is always a tragedy. Someone's losing a loved one. That person is no longer here. So, their realm.
Realm.
Okay. Yes, realm. That person's life has ended, and so they're starting a new journey. Or they're starting a new chapter of their journey. And I think it's scary for everyone. I think for us, the living, it's very scary and sad to lose a loved one. And it is perfectly normal and human to mourn our lost, to mourn our loved ones that we've lost. So we have one name so far that came through this morning, and that was Matthew. I did reach out to Nancy a couple times, but I don't feel like I'm getting mixed emotions about that, because there's like a veil in between feeling her energy and not feeling it. It's like don't trust the bad ones.
Don't trust the bad ones.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. Thank you. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your advice. Don't trust the bad ones. You can never trust bad. I have mixed thoughts on Nancy Guthrie. I have very, but I will. I think I'll do another video with her. We're not going to make this one very long, because I do want to do just Nancy. I don't know if I'll do that this morning, or maybe I'll do that this evening. We only got one name today. Matthew, are you still here? Matthew, are you the one that said don't trust the bad ones? Thank you for that. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for letting me know. Try not to make these videos too long. Doomed. Oh my.
Doomed.
Okay. Who's doomed? Were you doomed? Who am I speaking with? Am I still speaking with Matthew? Matthew, if this is who I'm speaking with, can you give me a yes or no answer, please? I am going to be, I've got a lot of fun and exciting new adventures ahead of me. Ooh.
Evil.
Okay. There's none of that allowed here. Now, I don't know if this person is saying that they are evil, or to be careful of evil, or because we did get doomed before we got evil, and we got don't trust the bad ones. So this could be Matthew or another spirit coming through telling me that there's a spirit that's not too nice. They're evil. Beard. Okay. Beard. Are you describing to me what you look like? Matthew, are you not a young man? Are you older?
I died in the war.
I died in the war. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for fighting for our country. And I'm so, so sad and sorry to hear that. Matthew, are you the one that died in the war? I told you, I don't know what it is, but I attract old souls. Like 1800s. I think I have had maybe twice that 1900s came through, but it's always older. I even had one come through that said they were from the 1400s. Yeah, that only came through once, but the 1800s would be war times. There's a lot of death and destruction, and just, our country was being born, states were being born. There's a lot of, and it should have never, ever had to be that way.
Curtains burned.
Curtains burned. Okay. Oh, gosh. I feel like this is another, well, it could be whoever. I don't know if this is Matthew who died in the war. But maybe because during the Civil War, they would take over homes for hospitals or shelter, and maybe that's what happened here, that the curtains caught fire, and it was during the war. I don't know if that is correct or not, but I'm piecing together what I'm getting. Curtains burned. Okay. Curtains burned. We've only gotten one name so far. I don't believe Matthew's still here. I think he came through maybe to tell me that he's aware of his passing. He's aware that he's no longer in the physical world. Maybe he was a farmer or lived on the farm. We did get one that said, I am 10 years old. I think that was just a little tyke passing through. Okay, curtains burned. When I say that, I'm seeing a room with curtains and flames coming up the curtains. The world has changed. Yes.
The world has changed.
Yes, it has. Absolutely. It has, and not for the better. I think we can all do much, much better than what we're doing, but yes, agree. That it has. Okay.
Danger.
The world has changed. Danger. Oh my goodness. Are you warning me of danger, or are you, because the world has changed, there's a lot of danger with the world and the way it's changing? I often will reminisce about my loved ones that I've lost, and it's sad because I miss them all. But a part of me is at peace and content that they're not dealing with the world that we live in now. They dealt with a world that was a much better place at the time. Was it perfect? No. Our world was never going to be perfect, but it was a lot better. People respected one another, neighbors helped each other, you know, people were treated like equals, people were treated with kindness. And nowadays it's everyone is all about them, and the world is not a nice place. And it scares me because I'm not going to be here forever, but I have children and grandchildren that are now going to inherit this world that is so mean and just, I worked the mines.
I worked the mines.
Okay. You worked the mines. Mines could be dangerous at times. Is that how you passed? I worked the mines. And again, we don't have working mines, you know, that was long ago, but Nancy. I did ask for Nancy to come through. Oh, I feel very emotional right now. Okay, now that doesn't mean anything. That could be a spirit coming through wanting to talk about Nancy. Oh, I don't want to get emotional. Nancy, are you here? Okay, calm down, Tammy, calm down. Nancy, if this is Nancy Guthrie, or is this a spirit watching over Nancy? I need clarification, please. Please, give me some sort of clarification. Nancy, if this is you, if this is Nancy Guthrie, give me a sign. Cruel.
Cruel.
Yes. Yes. Whoever kidnapped Nancy, it was very cruel, and they were cruel to her. I just saw something in the corner of my eye. I'm gonna have to look at that when I edit this video. Oh, it was a, never mind. I got another one. It was a notification. Okay, Nancy, if this is you, can you please give me a sign that I will only know? Tell me something, give me a clue. Please, Nancy, find your energy, find it in you to come forward. If this is Nancy Guthrie, give me a sign. Please, I'm begging you. Night whispers.
Night whispers.
Yeah. Nancy, are you here? Nancy, can you give me a sign if this is Nancy Guthrie? Can you give me a sign that it's you? Nancy, please. Your family loves you and they're worried and they need to know if this is somebody watching over Nancy. Worship. If this is somebody watching over Nancy, could you please let me know whether or not, please give me a sign of some sort that I know. You know, it's odd because we've only gotten 2 names. And I did open the floor for that. I wasn't going to, but here we are. And wow. As they say, folks, the proof is in the pudding, right? I can't manipulate this device. It's gonna say and do what it wants. I may have to do another reading of Nancy this evening. That was just wow. Nancy, if this is Nancy, give me a sign of some sort to clarify, to justify, to show proof that this is Nancy. If this is a spirit watching over Nancy, I also need you to clarify. It's going quiet. We're family.
We're family.
Okay. So that could mean two things. That could mean mine, and I've asked my family to step back, please respect my boundaries, or we're family. This could be family of Nancy's that's passed on and that is watching over her. Is that correct? We're family? Are you telling me that you're Nancy's family? Let's come forward and said her name. Love.
Love.
If this is my family, it's saying that you love me, I love you too, and I miss you very much. However, I need you to step back, please. Respect my boundaries. If this is Nancy's family coming forth, could you please tell me, give me a sign of some sort if this is Nancy's family? Tell me something that I will only know. Give me a sign of some sort that Nancy is okay. Tell me something, please. Oh my goodness, I did not want to go down this road, but I did open it up to the floor, and they brought it to the floor. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to be ending this very, very soon. Please, spirits, give me some sort of clarification about Nancy. Please. Please, please, please. I'm from the 1400s.
I'm from the 1400s.
I was just saying that earlier, that I have, that's like twice now I've gotten that. Well, hello, I'm from the 1400s. We know that's not Nancy. Oh gosh. Even people like myself, you know, we're in human form, we're here on this earth, and sometimes we get information that we don't even want. You know, because even though I am what I am, I still, it's hard for me to sometimes accept what the spirits tell me. Again, I did not open the floor to Nancy right away. And now that I did, her name came through. But I'm just trying to get clarification if this is Nancy herself, or if this is a loved one, or spirits watch over us, but our loved ones watch over us very closely. And it did say we're family after it said cruel and night whispers, which means they could be telling me that whoever has Nancy, they're not being very nice, which sin. Okay.
Sin.
Which I already knew that they were not being very nice to her. But I would like to know, is that we're family? Is this Nancy's family that's coming forward to speak on her behalf? I did put my boundaries back up in case it was not, because I've asked my family to step back. I don't like to make this about me. That's not why I do what I do. It's not about me. Um, it is to help others. Maybe, not everybody believes in this sort of thing, and you're going to believe what you want, and that's totally your prerogative. However, I know what I am, and I know what I can do and what I can't do. And you can sit there and tell me all day long you don't believe it, but that's not going to change it. And then we have some that are curious. I call them our curious cats because, they're not fully they're a little on the fence about it. They're not fully open to it. They're not. And then sometimes people aren't because they're scared of it. I know myself for many, many years, especially when I was younger, I pushed it away because I was afraid of it. I didn't understand it. As I got older, I understood it better, and it doesn't scare me. I am very friendly.
I'm very friendly.
Oh, that is good to know. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to be ending this session, but I want to end it addressing Nancy. Nancy, if you can hear me, I would love for you to give me information that only your family would know, and maybe myself as well. Nancy, if this is you, if this is Nancy that has come forward, you are loved by so many, and there are so many people out there, myself included, that want to see you brought home. Nancy, you are in our thoughts and our prayers. And know that there are people all around the world looking for you and wanting your safe return. So if this is somebody that, again, it said we're a family, that can mean two things. I came from a dark place.
I came from a dark place.
Okay. This could be Nancy. I wish I had clarification. All right, I'm just going to say it. Nancy, if this is Nancy Guthrie that is coming through, which I've never gotten the name Nancy before, there's a medical device that you need. Can you share with us what that is? This will give me clarification that this is indefinitely Nancy Guthrie.
Abundance.
Abundance. Nancy, please, I need your help. If this is Nancy, she said I came from a dark place. Okay, so they obviously have her hidden. It's not like she's out walking around. So that could be her telling me that they have me hidden in a dark place. When I was doing my reading, I did see like a grate over a hole, like a tunnel or a cave or something. I've seen you before.
I've seen you before.
Okay. Who is this that has seen me before? Oh, goodness. Grace. We've gotten Grace through before. I did just say, who was it that has seen me before? Grace. Well, hello, Grace. Nice to meet you. Is there any... Okay, so I'm not getting... I mean, again, there are things in here that could have been from Nancy. Cruel, which they were very cruel to her. Worship. She was supposed to go to church. She didn't show up that day. And that is what alerted her friends, wondering where she was. We're family. Okay, love. I'm very friendly. That could also be her acknowledging and letting me know, which, Nancy, I have no doubt you are what we call American's grandma. I have no doubt that you were not, or that you are not friendly. I came from a dark place. That means it could be Nancy again telling me that, you know, where they have her at, it's not, it's in the dark. It's not out in the open somewhere. Abundance. I'm not quite sure what abundance means, or I know what it means, but I'm not quite sure how
I've
it.
been here 1,000 years.
Oh my, you've been here a long time. Again, I attract old spirits, old souls. Okay, so I have to go now. I have to end this conversation. Before I do, Nancy, I'm giving you one more chance to come forward for me, please. Please, Nancy. If this is Nancy Guthrie, which, what are the odds to getting that name through, especially what's going on right now? Nancy, please. Walls hold secrets.
Walls hold secrets.
Okay. I feel like every time I address Nancy, she's giving me riddles. There has been some speculation about certain people. And this kind of goes with okay. All right, I have to go, spirits. I want to thank you for coming forward this morning and having a conversation with us. Thank you for speaking with me, Matthew and Nancy, and everybody else who came forward today to share, to give us some sort of hope. Nancy, if you are out there, please, I need you to contact me. I need you to come to me. I need to know. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes, it was absolutely wonderful to speak with you. Okay, I'm going to be ending this conversation. When I do, you are to go. You are not to stay. You are not to linger. Is that understood? We will have many more conversations, but for this time, I have to end this one. Again, once I close this out, you are not to stay. You are not to linger. Thank you all for coming forward. I'm wishing you all love, peace, and light. We remember you all.
We remember you all.
Okay. They do this every time I try to close out a session. They want to keep up the conversation. All right. Thank you, spirits. Thank you for speaking with me today. Again, when I close this conversation out, you are not to stay. You are not to linger. You must go. We will talk again very, very soon. I promise. And with that being said, I'm going to close it out. Okay. All right, guys. Some really interesting information came through this morning. Again, I don't know if that was Nancy that came through, but it was just a little odd after I opened my mind and my thoughts to her that she came through. So when I say I'm opening the floor, that is what that means. It means I'm opening my mind. I'm allowing certain people to come through, and it was just a little strange to me that once I did that, her name came through. So All right, guys, I am wishing you love, light, and peace. And we will talk again real soon. I have some great, exciting adventure in my way. So I will keep you guys posted on that adventure. It is an amazing adventure. I've been working very hard toward that adventure, and now it's coming true. So I love you all. I'm wishing you all love, peace, and joy and happiness. And we will talk again real soon. Until then, ciao for now. Bye.